up, y'all? It's your boy Eagle Eye Miller. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for viewing the video, showing your support. But if you haven't already, go ahead and tap that subscribe button, tap that like button, and comment below. You feel what I'm saying? Today, what we're gonna talk about is what does it take, or what are the signs of being a good AP? So, right off the top of the dome, I'm gonna run with safety. First thing you need to be worried about, your first priority when you start your shift for the day, is safety. You need to be doing your safety walks and making sure everything is good around the store. There isn't like any major safety hazards. So when you clock in for your shift, for example, check the fire exit doors. Make sure ain't nothing blocking those fire exit doors. Not only is it a safety issue, it is a safety hazard as well. You know what I'm saying? If OSHA comes in and see that, you're going to get hit with a fine. You know what I'm saying? And on the safety tip, if you ever have a fire or you have an active shooter situation, you want to be able to have all your customers and employees make it out those fire exit doors smoothly and safely as possible. You don't want people tripping and falling over one another trying to get out. So safety is number one thing. That includes, being on the sales floor as well. You see something that somebody could slip and fall on, go ahead and handle that. Or if you ain't able to handle that, get somebody to get on that and take care of that as soon as possible. When you're making apprehensions, make sure that you are being safe. You know what I'm saying? If it's not safe to make that apprehension, just let it go. Most of the time they're gonna come back. 9 times out of 10, they always come back. When they get away with it, they'll be back again. I promise you that. They probably be back the same week, the next week, next month, couple months. No matter how long it takes, they will be back. So when you, as a safety, as an APA, you need to be thinking safety. That means when you're going out for apprehensions as well, you need to be wearing safety glasses or some type of sunglasses to prevent from being maced. Because when you're watching these people on the sales floor, you don't know what they holding, you don't know what they strapped with. So you want to make sure that you are taking care of yourself. You're being, you're thinking, ways to prevent things from happening. You know what I'm saying? You have to think that way, prevent things from happening. So if you know there's people out there who will mace you once you try to go in for that apprehension, you know what? Put on them sunglasses. You know what I'm saying? I used to wear sunglasses on the floor because people like to eye watch. You know what I'm saying? When you're good at what you do, people come in the store, they eye watching. They locking eyes with you to see if you looking at them or you watching them, or to see who you watching. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes if you watching somebody else, then that gives them the opportunity to go and do what they gonna do. But they don't know that you already watching them. You know what I mean? So when I put on my sunglasses in the store, you feel me, like they don't know where my eyes is at. It's kind of being like in the safety position in football when they watching the quarterback eyes to see where he gonna throw the football. That's what they doing in the store. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, when you're an APA, you need to be wearing gloves. Like, protect your hands. Like, there's a lot of people out there that be making apprehensions wearing no gloves at all. I don't understand why y'all do it. Even before COVID, I was wearing gloves. You apprehending all different types of people. You don't know where these people been, what kind of skin diseases they might have. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to take, safety just has to be that number one priority. And if you think it's safety, you're going to be all right. You're going to be a good AP. Second thing I would say is communication. Communication is very key into being successful in this AP thing. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be dealing with different types of people all day, every day, from the associates to managers to the customers to third-party vendors. You're going to be dealing with the police if you got off duty. If you don't have off duty, you'll probably still be dealing with them when it comes to detectives needing return fraud video or homicide video. Like, there's a lot of things that go into that. So you need to communicate with your people. Communicate with the front end throughout the whole entire day. check on the cashiers, you know what I mean? Keep them up to speed on who to look out for, what to look out for when it comes to quick change, people trying to come in and load gift cards, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? When you go around to the back, you know what I'm saying? You want to just make sure you're checking on things like the electronics cage is in camera view. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to stress that, because some people like to be slick and they like to move that electronics cage around in the back. I don't play that. That electronic cage need to be in camera view. It needs to stay right here. It needs to stay right here, because they got trash compactors and balers and shit. They can hide that evidence. Trash compactor needs to be locked and closed at all times. At all times. That is the way that internals will hide the evidence. They will throw that shit straight in the trash compactor. So if you're making your rounds, you go to the back, that trash compactor is unlocked, well, and you don't know who did it. So go ahead and run that video real quick, see who left that trash compactor open, and go have that talk with them and let them know, hey, that trash compactor needs to be locked up. So we got safety, we got communication. You need to be reliable. Your team needs to be able to rely on you. So if they got problems at the front end and you ain't got a way they could get a hold of you, that's gonna be all bad. That's gonna be all bad. So as an APA, you're gonna have a way to communicate with your own team. So the APAs will use their cell phones to communicate, and that's fine and dandy. But then you need to be able to have a way to communicate with the whole entire store as well. So a lot of y'all don't wear walkies, but you need to wear a walkie. And in the wintertime, it's easy to be low key with the walkie, because you can get you an ear mold off of Amazon for a few dollars. You know what I'm saying? Get you an ear mold, put it in, put your hoodie on, boom, you good to go. Now you got communication on the sales floor, and then you got your APA team who knows how to get in contact with you if they need to. Because if something happened at the front desk, you need to be able to get up there like that. Something happened at the register between the cashier and the customer, boom, you need to be able to get up there fast and in a hurry. You know what I'm saying? And if you're showing your team that you gonna be, the response time, you know what I'm saying, is less than a couple minutes, and you there every time they call you, they gonna follow you. They gonna start trusting you. They're gonna start taking you serious. But if you one of them APAs that your team can't get in contact with you, as far as people on the sales floor, they can't get in contact with you when they need you, they're gonna feel like you unreliable. They're gonna feel like they can't trust you. And you don't want that type of reputation inside your own store, because word of mouth, they're gonna talk about you in the break room. They're gonna talk about you outside of work to their family and their friends. And then you got bigger problems on your hands, because then the outside world gonna feel like, oh, well, shit, we can go in there and run out with whatever we want, because he don't take his job serious, or he don't know how to do his job. So you gotta be reliable. You know what I'm saying? Be patient. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna learn everything in one day, in 1 week. It's gonna take time. It's gonna take different kinds of experiences for you to catch on to a lot of things. Just be patient with it. It'll come. The numbers will come. Just be patient with it. Even when you're making apprehensions, be patient. Stay calm. Don't let the emotions get the best of you. You got to understand, as an APA, that you have way more power than you think you have. You have way more power than you think you have. And I know this because a district manager told me this. My district manager told me this long ago. He wouldn't go into specifics on what it was, but what's understood don't need to be explained. You feel what I'm saying? So what I did was I took that and I ran with it, and I never looked back. You know what I'm saying? And I experimented with that power just to see how far I could go. And I'm gonna tell you, it goes far. It goes a long way if you know how to use it. You know what I'm saying? If you're not going, you know what I'm saying? If you're not going to abuse it, then you're going to be straight. You know what I'm saying? Know the policy. You got to know the policy. Know the policy. Be knowledgeable. You know what I'm saying? Because people are going to ask you questions, and you want to be able to give them good answers, accurate answers, the right answer. You don't want to be giving them opinion-based answers, you know what I'm saying, when it's not in the policy. Because at the end of the day, you tell somebody the wrong information, they're gonna say they got that information from you, and then you're gonna be looking dumb. You gonna look like you don't know what the hell you talking about. You don't know nothing. So be knowledgeable. You know what I'm saying? And it helps if you're an APA who is coming from a different position inside the store. So for me, before I became AP, I was a cart pusher. I started off as a cart pusher. I moved up to unloader, did that for a few years, and then my last position was overnight stocker. So being in those three different roles helped me be a good APA because I know, you know what I'm saying, the kind of sneaky stuff when it comes to internals that these positions would do. So a cart pusher, they in and outside all day. They stop, they take breaks, they come in, they walk around, and then they go back outside. So it's easy for one of them to come back in to the store, grab something, and then just walk out. We wouldn't think nothing of it. You feel what I'm saying? But then on the flip side, a cart pusher could be useful for when, you know, you try to make apprehensions and the subject flees into the parking lot. Now, like I say, you want to do it safely. You don't want to get nobody hurt. So what I would do is I would have the cart pusher go out into the parking lot, go ahead and grab a few carts, make it look like you're working, right? And then while you're doing that, get that license plate off that car for me. Boom. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, knowing these different type of positions will help you in being a better APA inside the store. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to unloading, you know what I mean? People would like to take shit out the boxes while they're unloading the truck. So I would make high presence every time the unloaders came in for their shift. Not assuming that anybody's gonna steal, but I wanna make my presence known that, hey, I'm back here all day, every day. Yeah, I'm out there on the sales floor too, but I'm coming back here. And one way you can spot out somebody who's doing something wrong as far as the unloading process is, hey, if every time you go back there, somebody's talking shit to you, somebody's in your ear, yeah, you need to be watching that. That means something going on. Or if their eyes light up like a deer in headlights, yeah, you need to be watching that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody becoming overly nice, you need to be watching that. You feel me? So it's all about where you want to take this position. What kind of tone you want to set for your store. You know, is your store going to be one of those stores that people can run into, push out with carts full of merchandise whenever they want to, whenever they feel like it, be verbally aggressive towards our employees? Or are you going to set the tone of your store to where y'all going to have a zero tolerance policy type mentality, and y'all not taking no shit up in here when it comes to shoplifting, when it comes to being verbally aggressive towards our employees? It's up to you, because people are going to respect your job how you respect your job. If you're not taking shoplifting serious, your squad ain't going to take shoplifting serious. But if you taking shoplifting serious, you taking your job serious, you taking safety serious, you're going to be straight. I promise you that. You're going to be straight. Just have fun with it. Be patient. Time will come. You will learn more. The apprehensions will grow. But just learn the business, learn the policy, learn how each position works if you don't know already. Communicate with your team. Be reliable. Be trustworthy. You know what I'm saying? And just be a man of your word. You're going to do something, do it. Keep a clean office. I can't stress that enough. There are so many offices I've been in, and man, these offices are cluttered. They look like a hoarder's been in that motherfucker. Keep a clean office. And you want to keep a clean office because if you ever have an apprehension, you want to make sure that there's nothing on the table that these shoplifters can use as a weapon to knock you out and evade apprehension. It's been done before. You know them big ass 3-hole punchers? Them things is metal. Them things is solid. If you catch somebody who has a warrant, you know what I'm saying? Especially a felony warrant, and they know they about to go sit it down for a while, and they know you done called the police and they need to get up out of there, they could possibly use that 3-hole puncher as a weapon physically assault you and get up out of there. So keep a clean office. Them tables, them desks needs to be clear of anything that could, be used as a weapon. Anything sharp. Like, you need to go in with the mentality of, there is people out there in the world that just don't give a damn. They just don't give a damn about, loss prevention, asset protection. They feel like we the police, and that's fine. But you as an APA need to be going into the job with the mentality of, there's people out here who don't give a fuck about assaulting employees, assaulting me as an APA, and they will do whatever the fuck they got to do to get away. That means if they got to hurt you, they got to kill you. You know what I'm saying? They got to mace you. Whatever it takes to get away, that's what they gonna do. If you have that type of mentality going into your apprehensions, when you going in and you trying to de-escalate a situation, the better prepared you'll be for the worst case scenario. You know what I'm saying? So remember, as an AP, when you making apprehensions, that apprehension belongs to you. It's got your name on it. So if anything goes wrong, you falsely accuse them, that's your ass. Nobody else's. It's not your partners. It's not the associates. It's not the managers. It's not the corporation. It's your ass. Those apprehensions belong to you. So if anything goes left for any reason, you're going to be held accountable. So it's all about common sense. It's really simple. It is very simple. So remember, communicate with your team. Always be thinking safety. Be reliable. Be trustworthy. Be honest. Own up to your mistakes. Hold yourself accountable. You're going to make mistakes in this position. It's going to happen. You know what I mean? Own up to them. Learn from them. Move on. You know what I mean? I've made plenty of mistakes. But it's all about how you grow and move on from them. So, if y'all got anything else y'all want to know about being an AP or what it takes to be a good AP, hit the comments below. Hit that subscribe button. Till next time, I'll holla at y'all.